President Clinton decided to directly intervene in Northern Ireland to try and establish a lasting peace process.
I became the first American president, sitting president ever to go to Northern Ireland. I stayed in the Europa Hotel in Belfast, which is the most bombed hotel in Europe. And then we went out and turned on the street lights. There were more than 50,000 people there that night. Nobody worried about a bomb. People were there standing next to others. Nobody knew what their faith or background or politics was.
On his official delegation was an NYPD cop, Dennis Mulcahy.
You get a guy like Dennis Mulcahy, everybody loves them. Republican, Democrat, whatever, they want to be around him. They want to hear what he has to say. They want to learn from him. They want to see if what he has, they can tap into.
We will stand with you as you take risks for peace.
By then, we'd had 20 years of people coming through that program. So an enormous number of young adults were living there who actually knew someone of another faith, another political persuasion. I think, you know, that makes a big difference in a small country.
The further shore of that peace is within your reach. Thank you, and God bless you all.
I don't think that without the involvement of America, and in particular, the personal intervention of President Clinton, we would have had a peace process.
On that trip, with the reception and the amount of people that turned out and the enthusiasm, it definitely was, I think it was the beginning of change.
Where we are today, 40 years on, is a far, far better place than where we were then. The next vital stage of our peace process is the work of reconciliation. Dennis has been involved in the work of reconciliation for a very, very, very long time, long before any of us.
We still have a few unresolved issues in Northern Ireland, but it's way better than it was. No one ever thinks it would be better to return to the violence. And I'll bet you a lot of the people who don't think that came here in his program and spent time when they were children with people of other faiths, other races, in a different culture. It all began with human contact. He gave them a chance to see the world in a different way. He gave them a chance just to be themselves in a natural way and not to be educated into foolishness.
Oh, it's an intervention. This kind of project is an intervention, and you need to intervene as early as you can in the life of a kid if you are to try to prevent that virus, that toxic virus of sectarianism or racism.
He was just a good man doing a good thing to help children. And he knew then that if he did it enough, he'd not only save some individual lives and create some different futures, but it might move the country.
What started with an initial group of 6 kids in 1975 stretched for over 40 years and gave 23,000 children from Northern Ireland a summer of peace in America.
Isn't it better to light a penny candle than to curse the darkness? When you light 23,000 penny candles, you have a massive light.